Morning, everybody, from Pine Grove, where tonight the Trojans play the final ball game of the 1996 season, and they bring a 1-8 record in here to meet these 1-8 Cardinals tonight here at Pine Grove. So it should be a good ball game. Both ball clubs looking for a victory to end the season, although the Cardinals do have one more ball game coming up next week. Trojans finish it out tonight here at Pine Grove, and they're looking for a victory to take into the 97 season. Co-captains are meeting at the center field out there. You see Kinch, number 55, Whitmer, number 44, Morgan, number 10, and Culva, number 78 out there for UDA tonight. Some of these other guys will have as the ball game goes along on the Pine Grove ball team. But anyway, it's a nice, cool night here for a November 1st meeting between these two ball teams. It is clear now. It was overcast earlier today. Rain and snow flurries, in fact, had been predicted, but that looks like a thing of the past now, and looks like we should be able to get a good ball game underway here tonight. Referee tonight just tossed the coin, and he's a good one. I see him just about every other week at least at the Lycans Tiger ball games, and Mike's not Dan Check, but something like that from out here, and he's a good one. So good to see Mike getting a varsity ball game. He probably does a lot of them, but nevertheless, he'll be in charge of the ball game tonight. Cardinals have won that toss, so they will receive the opening kick, and we'll be back with the opening kickoff here to finalize this 1996 season here in just one moment. Camera may shake even a little more than normal tonight because the coaching staff is up in here in this wiggly booth, so you'll see they're coming up the ladder right as I speak, so you see the camera wobbling around here. But if we can keep them under control, we'll be all right, I guess. Robertson has her teed up here now to kick off. And Brian is a senior, and he will be kicking off for his last UD football game. A lot of last things on tonight. I'll try to refrain from mentioning them, but anyway, here we go on this kickoff to begin the ball game. It's going to go back here deep, taken at about the 15-yard line. Number 21's got it, and we'll pick him up here in a second. He's going to try this side over here. He's got some good running room. Man coming up here to grab him and throwing him out of bounds here is number 26, Matt Bauer, coming up to make the stop. But a good run back here for the Cardinals, and they'll put the ball in play at the 45-yard line of Pine Grove, 1st and 10. Well, now they move it to the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 there, and time called here momentarily. We have a problem over there with the sticks on the other side of the field. Now they got her fixed up, I guess. So 1st and 10 for Pine Grove. Harris is the quarterback for the Pine Groves as we begin tonight's ball game. First play from scrimmage. Hand off to number 27 around the left side. He's got to try to go, but he is tackled in there very nicely. Coming up to make the stop is number 53, Huffman, Nick, coming up and making the stop. Loss of a yard in the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11. But these guys really have played some good football here of the last two ball games. Especially the offense has put on 66 yards in the last two tries. Okay, Harris sets them up here on a 2nd down and 11. This time the handoff is to whatever, and he is going to be stacked up immediately as coming in there to make the stop on him. Huffman again, along with number 56 out there, Duddy Bender, among others. Nice job again. 3rd and 11, nothing on that one. 3rd and 11 coming up for Pine Grove. Boy, tackling very crisp here in the early going. Looking good out there. Yep, 3rd down and 11. Pass. Nope, he's going to keep it this time. He's going to try to take it all the way down for a 1st down himself, and he does as he bangs down out here to the 42-yard line of UD. A 1st down for Harris as he was forced to keep that one that time and did very well with it, picking up about 13 or 14 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10, Pine Grove. The Trojans might have got caught with a big rush that time. They rushed everybody inside. He had some good blocking. Looked like it might have been a pass play on a 3rd and 11, but that left the center open, and boy, he raced for some good yardage out there. Harris on a 1st and 10. Pitch over this way to Boyd. Boyd cuts it upfield and has some good yardage again here before he's finally ridden down out there by Nick Huffman again, making the stop for UD. But Boyd with yet another 1st down as the ball will be placed at the 29-yard line. So all of a sudden, that Trojan defense, who looked ferocious the first couple of plays, now looking very porous here all of a sudden. 1st and 10 at the 29. I'm excited to see what the Trojan offense is going to do tonight when they get the ball. As I said, they've had no problem scoring against Newport and last week against Lebanon Catholic. This time the handoff is the number 29. He'll get a yard or two, no more than that, as he's stacked up pretty quickly in there. Looks like Kinch on the bottom of that pile. Huffman again, I believe, in on helping make that stop. But it will be gain of a yard or two. 2nd and 8. On a 2nd and 8 now. The ball is placed at the 28-yard line, I guess it is. 2nd and 8. Harris hands this one off and trying to go up this way, but Dundee wrestler has got him immediately. That was Kassab on the carry, and he is brought down immediately by that Dundee wrestler. Way to go. No gain on the play. Might have lost a half a foot. It'll be 3rd down and really just about 9. So here's where the Trojans got to dig in now and hold them again here. Good to see Big Dundee there getting a stop that time. Really wrapped him up all by himself. Single effort that time by Dundee. 7:55 left here in the 1st quarter. It's a very cool evening. I may have mentioned that at the beginning, but no breeze at all, which is very nice. And here's Harris on a big 3rd down. He's going to roll left. He's looking downfield. Fires one down there. Man is out there. It is going to be caught for a touchdown. Touchdown. No flags on the play. The touchdown pass comes over there to number 35 or whatever it is. So that time we just did not get the coverage that we needed out there, and it's a 1st touchdown of the ball game goes to the Cardinals. 6-0. An extra point try coming up. Okay, this is a strange formation here. They're going to throw a extra point try. They say it's good. Boy, I wish I would have had that on the TV. Maybe they'll do it again. Such a strange lineup I never saw. The line did not get down. Everybody just left this kid over here stay out there by himself, and he caught it. So it is a 7-0 ball game, or 8-0 ball game, and Trojans will get the ball for the first time on the offense. Okay, Cardinals score the first time they have the football. They'll give the football to Albert Dauphin. I'll see if we can exchange the favor. And back deep for the Trojans is Bauer on the near side. And can't tell from here. No, wait, it's Shadle. Okay, Nathan Shadle will be on the far side of the field. Here's the kick. Going to go over towards Nathan Shadle, but it's caught by an up back here. Then that's number 42, Stinscomb. And Stinscomb drags it ahead here to the 33-yard line where he is tackled out there. Number 74 coming in there making the stop for the Cardinals. And it'll be 1st and 10 now for UDA. Trojans 1st and 10. The ball spotted on the 33. At the quarterback spot is Bingaman. And Kyle over the center on the first play. Pitches it over here now for Morgan. Morgan's going to turn the side over here if he can. And no, he's going to be tackled on a good low tackle that time. Coming up there and making the stop on him, number 35 of the Cardinals. Made a good stop on Brian after a gain of just about a foot. It'll be 2nd down and 9, but that's a generous 9. It looks like he made about a foot on the play. Okay, on a 2nd and 9. This time he goes back to pass, looking downfield, fires one down the left side. Man is out here, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended over there for Aaron Wegner. And Aaron had that ball batted out of there. Good coverage by the Cardinals that time, and Aaron wasn't able to catch that one. Just batted out of there, and it'll be 3rd down and just about 10. On a 3rd and 10, Rutledge lined up as a fullback tonight. And back to pass he goes. They're going to throw a screen up here for Sean Rutledge. Rutledge has got it. Sean up over the middle down to the 50-yard line. A flag is thrown in there late. So we do have a flag on the play. Hold the phone. The ball is out to the 50-yard line, which would be a 1st down for UD, but we're going to find out who the flag is on. And And they're going to talk to who? Cardinals. Flag is going to be on UD. Here's Mike's call. It is clipping against the Trojans. And that's going to take the ball all the way back here to the Trojan 35-yard line, where it'll bring up a third down and just about 8. Third and just about 9, actually. So we'll have to try that play again, see what we can do with it. Tony the Tiger Mater will line up in his slot on the right-hand side of the field. Wagner is a flanker over there. And we're going to look at a 3rd and 8. Back to pass goes Bingaman, rolling right. Looking downfield for someone to throw it to. He's got a man down here. No, incomplete it goes. Whether the ball was tipped or not, I'm not sure. Well, it looks like Robertson and number 21 getting a little tangled up out here, talking to each other. Anyway, it goes as an incompletion, as Tony the Tiger was indeed the intended receiver, but couldn't catch that one, and so it'll be 4th and 8. 6:25 remaining here in quarter number 1. On a 4th down and 8, it's going to be Buffington in here to kick. So we'll see if we can get a good snap. We did. Here's the kick. Kind of a low kick, not too deep, and it's going to hit and get a good UD roll to the 35-yard line, where he is going to be rolled under down there. Coming up to make the stop, number 81, Miller, along with number 31, Wegner of the Trojans. So it'll be 1st and 10. Cardinals starting about where they started the ball game, actually, at the 35-yard line of Pine Grove. Okay, Harris will bring him out over center here now as he gets to look around and see what he wants to do with this one. The whole Cardinal team in tight. And he's going to keep it, run it up the middle. Got about 2, no more than that. As he is bumped into pretty hard out there. Coming up to make the stop again, Huffman and Kinch combining on that one. Boy, they have played some good football. We got Kinch out there along with number 66, Bender. 77 is Wrestler. 26 there is Matt Bauer. Number 10, Morgan. Who else we have out here? 78, Culva. 61 is it on the other side there? Grafe. I believe it is. And let's see what happens here now on this 2nd and 8. Harris this time hands it to number 29. Over the left side he goes and dives ahead for some good yardage. Casaba, that is, and he's tripped up over there as coming up to meet him, number 21, Fink. And I'm not sure who else. Kincher watching the placement of the ball or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, okay, everything is cool. It's 3rd down and about a yard. Gained 6 last time. 3rd and 2 coming up now. And the quarterback's going to sneak this one ahead. And, well, let's see. He should have this one. It is a 1st down. He drove it over the 45-yard line to the 46, so it'll be 1st and 10, Pine Grove. Ball will be spotted at the Pine Grove 46-yard line. Okay. It's got 4:23 remaining here in the 1st quarter. Cardinals up 8-0. They have the ball, 1st and 10 on their own 46. Cardinals lined up pretty tight except for one receiver flanked out wide on the far side of the field, a split end. No, well, we might have jumped a little bit. Okay, now it's 1st and 5. Ball is at the 49-yard line of the Trojans. They're trying to draw the Trojans offside. They were successful 2 times in a row now, as it looks like it'll be a 1st down for the Cardinals. Okay, here we go on a 1st and 10 now, and the handoff is to number 29. He's going to try to come around this way. We have a flag thrown on the play, and out of bounds goes number 10, Morgan, with this Casaba, whatever it is. And there is a flag out here, and it could be holding on the Cardinals. We will see. Okay, so the Cardinals pick up a 10-yard penalty and make it 1st and 20 for them. Quarterback still has a Harris. He's looking. He's firing over the middle. Dumps a little screen out here to Kasab, and Kasab's got it. Fights his way down the sideline. Finally bumped out of there by Matt Bauer. But down at the 35-yard line, it'll be awfully close to a 1st down. They're going to place it here, and Mike looks like he's going to bring the chains in. Let's see. No, it's not. It's going to be 2nd down. Yeah, 2nd down. good spot and a good idea not to measure that one. They're short by about a foot or so. You can see it from here. And it'll be second down and about a foot. Ball now just about at the 35-yard line of UD. Harris sneaks it ahead for more than he needs for the first down, picking up about 4 or so on the play. To the 31-yard line, that's at Paul Harris, and he has got the first down. Discussion of some kind going on here, or what are they milling around a little bit? Harris having a little bit of conversation with some of the Trojans. At any rate, it's a first down, Pine Grove, and the ball will be spotted at the 36-yard line. First and 10. All right, let's see what they do with this one. On a first and 10. Harris likes to go with that long count. He still has it, sweeping around the left side over there, throwing one downfield. Man is out here. It is caught. Did he get in? I don't know. No, down at the 1. Double coverage down there by UD. Had 2 guys out there that time, but he was able to catch that ball anyway at the 1-yard line. It'll be first and goal, Cardinals. All right, here we go to first and goal from the 1. Will Harris sneak this one in? No. He'll give it to 23, and he'll take it in. I'm not sure who 23 is, but from the motion picture of the same name, who cares? It was number 35, I guess it was. I think that might have scored that touchdown. At any rate, it'll be him lining up over here all by himself for the extra point. And I'm going to stay here and let you see this extra point right now. It was a fake kick last time. Look at the line up here. The line just stands over there. Now here they come. Now I'm not sure. A lot of razzle-dazzle on this. And 35 has moved in now as a tight end position to block on the extra point kick try. And it's good. It is good. And we've got a 14-0 ball game, with 1:41 remaining here in quarter number, or 15 rather, with 1:41 remaining here in the first quarter. Well, that Paul Harris has her teed up again here to kick off for the second time here in the first quarter. Here's a high kick taken at the 8-yard line. Up the field with it comes Shadle. Shadle out to the 26-yard line where Nathan is going to be dumped out there, and he will leave the ball game. Nathan is not in there at running back. His spot tonight has been taken over by Sean Rutledge, as coming into the ball game for UD is going to be Jim Buffington. Now Jim's going to come in here and see if he can get something going here on the offense. We've got 1:35 left in the first quarter, and Buffington will have Rutledge set up as the only deep set in the backfield on this passing situation. Back he goes, looking downfield, fires one down the right side. Man is out here. It is going to be caught and taken down inside the 30-yard line, I believe. The catch made in there by former quarterback here. That's Bingaman, and Kyle with a great catch from Buffington. And so Jimbo comes in here and completes a big one, and it'll be first and 10, UDA. Okay, Cardinals had called timeout, so that was their first time of the first half here. And again, here's going to be up the middle with it goes Shadle. Shadle bounces off the right side over there and gets about 7 yards out of that, down to around the 24-yard line. Nice run by Nathan Shadle. So we'll see what happens here now. Picked up 8, actually, second down and 2. A minute remaining here in the first quarter. Shadle now lines up in the backfield for UD. See what we can do here on a second down and 2. Back to pass goes Buffington. Looks down this side. Got a man out here. It is going to be intercepted. Number 21 has picked that one off as just thrown a little short. Intended out here for Robertson. But number 21, Lanker, picks that one off. And the Cardinals take over now on their own 5-yard line. Yeah, I think on their own 5-yard line. So that's a tough break there. UD looked as though we might have been going to get on the board here, but instead the Cardinals have it now on this 6. They say, looks like the 5 from here. There's the ball. Looks like it's laying on the line. Just about anyway. Okay, we'll say the 6, whatever. Harris looks him over. Up the middle he goes to get a little bit of running room, but he's not going to get a whole lot out of that. He's going to be grabbed by Kinch and thrown back. Not much on that one, and it'll be a flag on the field. There is a flag down. Looks like we might have had maybe a hold or a personal foul or something here. We'll wait for Mike here to give us a signal. It'll be second down. Dead ball foul. Personal foul against the Cardinals. It was, yeah. Second down coming up. Ball will be marched halfway back, which will take it back to the 3. It'll be second down and 12 from the 3-yard line.
We'll bring up second down and 13.
All right, on a second down, 13. Cardinals now back at the 3-yard line, so Harris will be going back almost to the, well, he will be if he drops back at all. Get back in the end zone. Nope, he's going to hold this one, puts it over there for that Sabas, and he is going to be hit over at about the 3 or 4-yard line. Not much on that one. Some good coverage there by a host of Trojans, and that will bring up a 3rd and about 12. The last play ended the first quarter of our ball game. We got a 15-0 ball game here now with the Cardinals of Pine Grove on top. They'll be looking at a 3rd and 12 when we come back from the 4-yard line. They'll be starting out. So let's see in 1 minute with the second quarter. This guy runs like Coach Kozier. Okay, 3rd and 12 from about the 3.5-yard line. As Harris will look him over as we begin the second quarter here at Pine Grove. And hold everything. We have flags on this play. Hold it. That might march them back a little bit more. Let's see. They'll take them half the distance and take the ball back to the 1 2/3 yard line. Whatever is half of 3.5. You mathematicians in the group, if there are any, why, that's where the ball is. It's back. It's about 1 yard and 5/8 away from the goal line. Still 3rd down now and about 13.6. Okay, now Harris backing up towards his goal post. He'll hand this one off. Up the middle comes Sabas, and Sabas out over the 5 to about the 6 before he is really gang tackled out there. Rutledge is in there. So is Whitmer, and so is Huffman and Kinch and Wrestler, I think. No, perhaps it wasn't Wrestler, but yeah, he might have been. Duddy might have been in there. Anyway, there was about just a quarter of a ton or better on playing on him that time. And he'll be kicking it out of his end zone, presumably. I don't think they'd try a fake here. They're only on a 6-yard line. That wouldn't pay, I don't believe. 57, Miller, or Moyer will kick it out of there. Here comes his kick. It's not very big and not very good kick, but it's going to get a good Pine Grove roll, actually, and roll dead out here at the 48-yard line. Oh, an excellent kick as it turns out. Yeah, looked like that might have been returnable or whatever. But 1st and 10 from the UD 48. The ball actually at the 49-yard line. Let's call it 1st and 10 at the 49. Jim Buffington in there at quarterback again. Jim will hand this one off, and the ball came loose, and let's see who has it. I believe it's going to be covered out there by Shadle. Picked up that football. It'll be second down and 10. Okay, here we go on a 2nd and 10 now from the 49-yard line. Back to pass goes Buffington. He's looking down the side over here. Fires one deep. He's going to fire it into a crowd out here. It's incomplete. Intended out there for Bingaman. But some good coverage. Kyle had double coverage on him out there and could not catch that football. So it'll be 3rd and 10. A 3rd and 10. We're going to really stay back this time to see if we're passing or what. We probably will run it this time. I'll stay way back and watch what's happening out here if we can see it when you're back this far. I'm not sure, but we're going to look and see where any other patterns might be open. Back to pass goes Buffington. Looking, fires one over the side. It is incomplete. intended for a Bingaman again over there, but goes as an incompletion, and that'll bring up fourth down. 4th and 10 now for UD. 10:28 remaining here in the first half, and the Trojans will be presumably punting this ball away. Nathan Shadle is in there. I think Nathan's going to do the punting this time. He will. He'll drop back into punt formation. Regner, number 31, is the closest to us here on the line. He's the one generally gets down there and makes the coverage on these kicks. And here's Nathan's kick. Nice kick. Taken out here at the 30-yard line. 35 and thrown down out here at about the 36-yard line. Boyd making the run back for the Cardinals. It'll be 1st and 10, Pine Grove. Okay, here we go as the Cardinals have it now on at 1st and 10. We're going to stay back just a little again. See what they do with this one. Harris will pitch it over this way. Wow, a low pitch, but that's at Kassab, I think. Kassab has it. And there is a penalty down here, however. So they're going to talk to UD, I believe. Let's see. Which means it would be against Pine Grove, I think. Yep. Going to talk to our lawyer, Mr. Kinch, out here. He says, okay. Take them back. There was a gain of about 3 yards on the play, so obviously we'll take them back. It's a clip called against the Pine Grove Cardinals, and that'll take the ball all the way back to the 24-yard line. We're making a 1st down and about 23. Actually, gang, it's 1st down and about 20. I'm not sure how that came about, but anyway, it's 1st down and about 20. Harris with that pretty long count. He'll drop back. He looks like he wants to throw, but now he gets out of the pocket and gets away. And gets away from another guy. Staggers ahead and all the way out here to the 30 or 42-yard line. So just some bad tackling that time by the Trojans. There's no other way to explain that one. As he was trapped in the backfield, got out of the pocket, tripped away from 2 or 3 would-be tacklers, and then got it all the way out here for a big gain of about 17 yards. It'll be 2nd down and make it 16 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Bauer finally catching up with him out here. So it'll be 2nd and 4. Harris this time dropping back as though to pass. Fires one over there on the right-hand side. It is complete for the 1st down. Knocked out of bounds over there by Matt Bauer. But picked up about 6 on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. The ball will be put at the Cardinal 47-yard line. 1st and 10, Pine Grove. All right, this time we'll stay a little close on them. 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. Harris this time will hand it off. Here comes that Kassab up the middle. He's got about 7 as he drives it to the 45-yard line. Stopped in there by Dundee Wrestler, who is just getting up off the pile. And Kassab has his one leg compressed into a thin pit of tissue now as Dundee laid on it, crashed out on it there. Picked up a long 7, just about 8. 2nd down and a long 2. All right, on a 2nd down and 2. Harris this time will hand it off, and it looks like number 23 carries it for a 1st down. Paul France carried that one. 1st down for the Cardinals. 1st down Cardinals. Now the ball at the 30 or 41-yard line. Up the middle with it goes Harris, and he'll dive ahead for about 5 yards almost. Maybe 4. We'll see where they untangle them here. Stopped in there by Wrestler again, who got up off the pile last. Picked up 4, 2nd and 6. 6:15 remaining here in the first half of the ball game. As Harris lines him up here on a 2nd down 6. He'll give this one here to that number 23, and he's got about 2 or 3. Not too much on that one. Stopped in there again by number 78 this time, Culva, along with Dundee Wrestler. And getting up last is the senior man on the ball club here, Kinch. Now, Kinch is he's one of the seniors on the ball club, of course. And the defensive captain out there. Ryan always wants to win these ball games. He, of course, has a passion for this sport and doing what he can out there. Third down and about a long 3 or maybe 4. Harris going to try to call it, or cause the Trojans to jump off sides maybe. Nope. He'll give us to 27. 27 is not going to make it as Rutledge has him and throws him down for a loss in the backfield. Loss about 5 on the play. It'll bring up a 4th down and 9. Good job that time by that Sean Rutledge. Number 34 out there. On a 4th down and 10, the Cardinals line up as though they're going to punt the ball. Still kind of a snappy guess here. He gets a pretty good snap, and the kick just got away. And he's going to come over this way and takes a UD roll. And it's going to be downed out here at the 20. Let's see, is that the 24-yard line, I believe it is. 1st and 10, UD. Hey, Buffington remains in there at the QB spot right now for UD. And Jim's going to pass this one. Fires one over here, and a little screen set up out here for number 20, and that's Shadle. And Shadle, just tripped up out here at the 30-some yard line. But there is going to be a flag thrown on the play. There is a flag. In fact, there's a pair of them laying back here. So this one's coming back. And we'll find out what the call is here in just a second. Clipping on the last play gives the Trojans the ball 1st and 20. Up the middle with a good rush over here comes that Morgan. And Brian runs it back for about 8 or 9 yards anyway. Pretty good run that time by that Brian Morgan. Good job by Brian. Picked up 9 on the play, 2nd down and 11. Not a bad run that time by Brian at all. Brian's played well since he's returned here a couple of games ago. Suffering an injury early on before the season even started, and Trojans sorely missed him the early part of the season. He's played well since he's back. We'll put 3 guys out on the near side, and we're going to see what they're going to do with it. Pass a lateral pass over here now for, who is it? Let's see, that is Bingaman, but Kyle can't do much with that. In fact, the pass is completed and lost a couple of yards, so that one didn't work too well. As the Cardinals spelled that one out right away. Brings up a 3rd and 12. Okay, now Jimbo has got him set up here on a big 3rd down and 12 situation. Back to pass he goes. He's looking down the left side. Fires one out here. And this should be caught. And it is by Brian Robertson. And Robertson just got himself tripped up around the 30 or 27-yard line. Good catch that time by Brian, and he might be injured a little bit as he got caught right on around the ankle out there. Brian getting up a little slowly there now, and sure don't want him shaking up. That's for darn sure. I don't want anybody shaking up. But, I mean, gosh, made a great catch on that, and a good throw by that Jim Buffington. And Brian Robertson able to pick that one off. There were 3 Cardinal defenders out there. Brian took that one and took it all the way to the 27 or 8-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 here after we find out how Brian's going to make out. Brian appears to have injured a foot. Now, let's hope it's nothing serious. He's being helped off there, and can't really tell which leg he's favoring, but he was favoring one of them. And we have a timeout now called by UDA. 2 minutes, 21 seconds remaining here in the first half. Okay, Trojans now are ready to get their first 6. Here comes Buffington back to pass. He's getting a pretty good rush. He's getting away. Fires one downfield. It is going to be incomplete. Intended out here for number 34, Sean Rutledge. But a little bit high that time as Sean could not grab that one. James Fink enjoying a conversation out there with number 29, Kassab. Anyway, it'll be 2nd down, and oh, wait a minute, there's a penalty out here yet again. A lot of penalties, and this time they're going to take it down towards the Cardinals, I think. Roughing the passer. All right, we got a roughing the passer penalty. That's going to give the Trojans an even better chance here now, as they're going to take the ball all the way down to around the 15-yard line, 14, 13, 13-yard line. where it'll be 1st and 10 from the 13 now for UD. 2:15 remaining here. Jim took a shot that time. You can see the shoulder up there got buried, and Mike, the referee, threw the flag.
1st and 10.
1st and 10. Come on, UD, get in here. Handoff up the middle with it goes Shadle. Is it Shadle or is it, wait, it's Shadle, yeah. Oh, how about, no, okay. Kind of a late bump there, but that's great. Way to go. Shadle from 13 yards out has got the Trojans on the board now. It is 15-6 on a nice run that time by Nathan Shadle. Way to go, Nathan. Good job. 13-yard TD and an extra point try, which will be very, very big in this ball game coming up here right now. The UD will go for 2. Muffington over center. And here's that 2-point attempt. Jim looking, throwing. Incomplete. Threw it just a bit out of the reach of number 20, Shadle. And so we've got a 15-6 ball game with 2 minutes and 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Go Trojans. Jim Buffington has her teed up this time. He'll kick off. He'll be the second kicker, I guess, for UD tonight. And here's the kick. It's going to be short, squibbly looking. Let's see who's got it. It's going to be taken over there by the Cardinals at the 35-yard line and put in play there, 1st and 10 for Pine Grove. 36 getting up a little wobbly over there this time for the Cardinals, but seems like he might be all right. I don't know. Here he comes. I think he's coming out. Yep, he got a pop on the noggin. He's going to check out of there. Anyway, there's 2 minutes and 6 seconds remaining here now for the Cardinals to work with in the first half. And kid 36 is hurting over here. I don't know what the heck happened to him, but he's being checked out on the sideline, so we hope he's okay. He's a little groggy when he come out of there. Okay, here's Harris on a 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line of the Cardinals. Pitch over this way it comes. And you're going to hear the hit from up here as he gains a couple of yards. Kinch and Rutledge combining on the stop. Putting the stop on Boyd that time. After a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd down 7. 2nd and 7 for the Cardinals. This is going to be that 29 Kassab, and Kassab with a bunch of speed lost the football out of bounds. Fortunately for him, but he rolls it out of bounds here as combining out there Whitmer and Rutledge, but it'll be a big 1st down for the Cardinals now as they have the ball down at the UD 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Pine Grove. 1st and 10 now. The ball is on the UD 40. They had started out on the Cardinal 35. They have it down to the Upper Dauphin 40. Harris back to pass. Looks like he wants to throw. Down the right side it goes. It's going to be incomplete. Intended for number 21 out there. That's the split end. It goes as that's Reichert, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Hey, we got a 2nd and 10 now. We're going to stay back a little bit. Clock stopped with 1:19 remaining. Back, Harris is handing this one off on a draw, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Hitting him in there very nicely is both Bender along with Kinch, but Dunny Bender, I think, had the first good hand on him. No gain, 3rd and 10 now. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Okay, here we go on a 3rd and 10. Harris back to pass, looking, fires one down the side. Man is out there. It is going to be what? Incomplete. Wow, coverage out there by both Morgan and Whitmer, and also Bauer out there. So it'll stop the clock and bring up a 4th and 10 now with 29 seconds remaining here in the first half. 61 in here, Eric Motter, and timeout's going to be called by Pine Grove as they set up the punt. Grafe in here, Huffman, Kinch, Culva, Bender, Bauer, Whitmer, and Fink. I think I missed somebody. I'm not sure who it was, but anyway, Timeout, Pine Grove, and they stop the clock with 30 seconds remaining here in the first half, and they're going to be punting it away. So the Trojans will get the ball back with 30 seconds left in the first half. Okay, here we go. This could be a fake. Ray thinks this is going to be a fake, so let's find out if he's right or not. Here's the snap. It is going to be a kick, and he kicks it high. And this would make it into the end zone, and it will. It'll be brought back out to the 20-yard line on the touchback. And so the Tigers will have it. They'll have 22 seconds remaining here in the first half. We'll pass about 2 or 3 times, I think. Let's go, Trojans. 1st and 10 from the UD 20. Flankers out on the near side of the field. Back to pass he goes. He's firing one over this way, incomplete. Fired it high over the head that time of James Fink. And it'll be a 2nd down and 10.
Second down and 10.
Hey, only on that pass, Jim. Only on that pass. You look like Wally Richardson. All right. Only on that pass, though. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. We're going to try to rectify this situation here now on a 2nd and 10. 18 seconds left. Back to pass he goes. Dumps the screen over here. And with it comes Shadle. And Shadle tries to hurdle over a young fellow out here and can't quite do it. And timeout's going to be called immediately by UD with 8 seconds remaining. It is a 1st down for the Trojans. And timeout called UD. Boy, Nathan just about had that one on the march, but just couldn't get away from that number 21 out here. So Trojans call timeout. Oh, here we go now, the final 8 seconds of the ball game, as the Trojans again will flank it out here, looking to pass. Back to pass goes Buffington. Fires one down the middle. It's going to be intercepted out here by number 21, and back with it he comes to the 45-yard line, to 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Still on his feet and bounced out of bounds as the half ends here. And number 21, Lanker, I think is a little happy about that. Not sure. At any rate, I think that should have ended the first half unless there's a flag on the play. The teams are heading off the field, and time had expired. So apparently there are no flags. Or do we have one? If we have one, hold everything, gang. Everybody was leaving. But let's see. Nope, it's going to be probably against UD the way this one fellow is reacting here. So there could be yet play for another time left here for another play, I guess. Teams are going back to the benches. Kid that caught that interception, I think he's in a locker room now. Anyhow, it'll be, the call here is personal foul against UD and an ejection. So one of the Trojans got tossed, and I'm not sure if it was Jim Buffington. He's walking silently and slowly over here. Well, I'm not sure what the cause of that was. But at any rate, he got an ejection out of it, and we'll see who it was, whatever. And the let's see. I'm not sure exactly how this is going to be played out here now, because the ball's going to be spotted at the 5-yard line. And it will be 1st and goal. There is no time showing on the clock whatsoever. So apparently they're going to have the ability to run one play. And now with no time remaining, Cardinals call time. You figure that one out. Anyway, okay. 1st and goal on the 5. Well, I thought Mike was going to do okay up until this point now, as he got no time on the board. The penalty ended the play, I suppose, and now they're going to do something with it here. Ball is lined up at the 5-yard line, and they will have one play, no matter what. Even if the lights go out, we're getting one play here. So here goes. This could be a big one, of course, and now let's see what happens. Hold it. Penalty on the none play. We got a penalty. Well, now they put the ball back at the 10-yard line. Offsides. The Cardinals had lined up offsides last time, and here we go on the one play from the 10. Back to pass goes Harris. He's rolling right. He is going to throw. He does. Into the end zone. It is caught, but is it any good? No. Out of the end zone. Out of the end zone. They rule he was out there. So that ends the first half. It is 15-6 at the end of one half of the ball game.
to the end zone.
And we'll be back in a moment.
In the first half, with the score, the Cardinals 15 and the Trojans 6.
Again, a little strangeness here at this ball game. Keep it on here and see what's going on.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Upper Dauphin Area High School Marching Band proudly presents its musical production of...
Okay, we're okay.
The first selection is the on-field...
15-6 at halftime. Pine Grove by 9 over our Trojans. Well, the team at Pine Grove, final half of the season for UD, and we'll be receiving the second half kickoff now, as Pine Grove will get set to kick off to the Trojans, and we'll see what happens here now. Not sure who got tossed. I don't think it was. I thought at first it might have been Jim Buffington, but I don't think so. I think I saw Jim over there warming up, as a matter of fact, prior to the second half. So I don't know who it might have been, but somebody from UD got tossed in the first half, I believe. All right, we'll be set to go here in just a moment. Okay, QB Harris has the ball teed up here now, getting set to kick it off, and here it comes. It is going to be a nice deep kick taken here at the 11-yard line. This is Shadle. Shadle upfield, still on his feet. Shadle tripped up from behind at the 40-yard line. A nice run back by Nathan Shadle. And he brought the ball all the way out here to the 41-yard line. Nice run there by Nathan. It'll be 1st and 10, UD from their own 41-yard line. So a good field position here to start this second half. Buffington is in there at the QB spot. He's checking Kyle Bingaman, checking the
1st and 10 Trojans from the
play or whatever. Okay, here we go. We're 61. Yeah, I think his name will come to me here in a moment. So on the first play, we have a flag on the play. So we're going to hold the phone here right off the bat. Cardinals called for the offside. So that'll give the Trojans 5 freebies. And bring up a 1st and 5 now, playing almost directly in front of me here. This is going to be a handoff back in the backfield. Can he get away? Yes, this is going to be Tony the Tiger Motter, and Tony bumps out of bounds at the 50-yard line. And there's a flag on this play also. Flag out here, hold the phone. 2 flags on 2 plays. Trojans are called for a clip, and that'll take them back a few yards and make it 1st down and whatever. We'll see. Instead of a 1st and 5, we got now a 1st and 20. And again, Buffington. This time he's going to drop back to pass. Jim looking, has good protection. Fires one down the middle. It is going to be incomplete. Intended apparently for James Fink, who was cutting across the middle here. Jim was nowhere near that one, though. I don't know if it was thrown wrong or the pass was run wrong. I mean, the pattern run wrong. Something happened to that one because it was way out of the whack. It'll be 2nd and 20. All right, Jimbo looking at a 2nd down and 20. Back to pass he goes this time. Wanted to set a screen. Nope. Going to scramble for his life over around the right side, looking for somebody to throw it to. Fires it over this way. Out of bounds it goes. Another flag is down on the play, however, and we'll see what this is.
Pass wasn't complete. We'll bring up 3rd down and 20, but we have penalty on the field.
More penalties, it seems, in this game than in the last couple of games, but we'll see what the call is on this one here, as Mike talking it over here with the Cardinals. Obviously, it's against UD. They'll probably refuse this one. Well, they're still talking about it. Let's see now. It's going to go back. Illegal being downfield or something, whatever that means. Either that or Mike's, either that Mike's hat doesn't fit. Anyway, it'll be 3rd and 25 now. So UD unable to get it going here so far in the 3rd quarter. We've only played 44 seconds. Well, in that 44 seconds, we had 3 or 4 penalties, and let's see what happens here. Now we'll stay back. Obviously, a passing situation. Back to pass he goes, slips a little bit, fires one downfield. Ball is up for grabs, and it is grabbed here by number 35, and 35 at the 40. He's going to be nailed from behind. No, he's not. Well, now he is.
Number 12.
And another flag on the play right here. So we'll see what that means. And another flag back here. We got flags, more flags here than the UD band now. And this one is going to be coming way back or something. I don't know. Let's see. First person I got to talk to is Kinch. This is a clip on the run back. And so that's going to take the Cardinals way back a little bit. Still be Cardinal football. And the ball will be back at the 40 or 38-yard line of the Cardinals, where it'll be 1st and 10, Pine Grove. 1st and 10 from the 38 for the Cardinals. Harris over the center. Coming over this side is that young fella, but he is tackled as Kinch grabs a hold of him. Casavas, Kinch in there, assisted by Bauer on the stop, but a good stop in there again by that Ryan Kinch. Gain of a yard or two on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8. All right, it's 2nd and 8 now from the 40, just inside the 40-yard line. Pitch over there for that 24 and or 34. That's that Rutledge has got a hold of him. Sean Rutledge throwing him down back there for a loss on the play. Good job, Sean. Loss of 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 12. Okay, here we go on a 3rd and 12. Now UD needs to hold them here if we can. Harris still has it. He's going to run around this side over here. He's going to keep it. He's going to spin it upfield here for a couple of yards and banged in here on a good tackle made in there by Rutledge along with number 55 Kinch coming up and helping to make the stop. It'll be a gain of about 12 on the play, or 11 on the play, needed 12. They're going to measure this one. Boy, from here it's going to be close. I'll tell you that. It will be close. Here's that measurement, and it will be close, I believe. I don't think we're going to be able to see it, though. Team's in the way here. But anyway, it is a 1st down. 1st down at the 48-yard line of the Cardinals. 1st and 10, Pine Grove. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Harris still has it. Looking. Firing over the middle. It is complete to number 35, and he is dragged down in there as Stinscomb comes up and makes a grab on him. Assisted by Rutledge, but Jason Stinscomb, first guy to hit him there. It is another Cardinal 1st down, picking up 12 on the play. 1st and 10, Pine Grove. Okay, Cardinals with a 1st and 10. Ball now at the 38-yard line. Here comes that Kassab over this way, and he is going to be kaputsed right here as he is tackled out there, and there's flags on the play. Miller along with Morgan and Kinch in there on the stop again for UD, but there are flags down. 1st and 15 now for the Cardinals. 8:15 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Harris keeps it again. He's rolling left, looking. Downfield, he fires one complete. Pushed out of bounds over there by James Fink, goes number 35. It'll be Miller making the reception over there. And there's another flag down. This game is going to be forever. Cardinals are called for holding. Takes the ball all the way back to the 49-yard line of UD, where it'll be 1st down and about 22. No, 1st and 22, right.
1st down and 20 for the Trojans.
Oh, here we go. See if we can pick one off and get back on the board here quick. Handoff up the middle, and the draw goes at Kassab, and Kassab tripped up in there on a good low tackle, I think, by maybe Jason Miller over there. I believe might have been the guy who got a hand on him and tripped him up. At any rate, big gain on the play, bringing up a 2nd down and 8. So he picked up about 13 or 14 yards on that play. 2nd and 8. Now the ball just shy of the 35-yard line. Well, about the 36, we'll call it. 2nd and 8. Okay, on a 2nd down 8. Here's Harris with it. He's got to roll right. Is he going to tuck it and run? Nope. He is going to throw it. It is complete. And no, it's not complete. It's incomplete. Incomplete back here. Good pressure put on Harris that time by Kinch. I don't know who else, but boy, Kinch was really putting the pressure on him. And several other guys had a shot at him. But the ball is an incompletion. It looked like he might have caught it, but he did not. So we'll bring up a 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Another long count. Harris dropping straight back this time. He's going to keep it. Fires it down the middle. It is incomplete. In and out of the hands of number 35. Goes as an incompletion. And it will be 4th down coming up. 4th down. And 8. So the Trojans, if we can hang in here now, could get this ball back. If we can stop them. 7:09 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Dundee out there. Dundee looks like he has knee boots on, one of those big rubber gum boots that we used to wear when I was a kid. Anyway, here we go. Here's the kick. It is short, very short. As a matter of fact, it gets a little bit of a cardinal roll, but not a very big kick at all. Kick covered about 20 yards maybe. It'll be down at the 25-yard line, maybe the 26. At any rate, UD will put it in play there, wherever it is. 1st and 10. Here's that Jonathan Bauer. He's the center on the ball club. And let's see, we've got, I'm trying to still figure out who might have got tossed. And I don't know who it was at all. No clue. Anyway, into the ball game comes Jim Buffington at the quarterback spot. Kyle Bingaman will flank out on the near side along with Tony the Tiger Monter and Brian Robertson. The only setback is Shadle. Shadle gets a handoff. Up the middle he goes, but not for much. That time as the Cardinals stayed right there and hung on to Nathan before he could get it going. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Okay, on a 2nd down. Back to pass goes Buffington. Looking, firing when got a man open over here. It's going to be caught by Kyle Bingaman, and Bingaman rolls it ahead to about the 38-yard line. A nice pass from Bingaman to, from Buffington to Bingaman. You can see that one very well on our TV, could you not? Yeah, threw it right over here. Attaboy, Jim, way to go. Anyway, 1st down, UD on the play. Ball spotted now at the 29-yard line of the Trojans. 5:53, and the clock is moving, so we'll be under 5:50 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. UD needs to go up and get this game close, and we can win it. Here we go. Bingaman. Little screen over the right-hand side. It goes to Fink, and James is going to be tackled in the backfield for a loss of maybe a yard. So nothing doing on that one. Actually, they gained a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Okay. 2nd and 9. Wow. Right up the middle, going nowhere that time is Shadle again, was it? Yeah, I believe it was. Yep, Nathan Guts, nothing for that one. 3rd down and 9. Okay, on a 3rd and 9. Now, let's see what Jimbo can do with this one. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to fire one over the near side here. It is complete to Tony Motter, and Tony Motter banged out of bounds at the 45-yard line. It's enough for the 1st down as Tony the Tiger grabs that one very nicely. Way to go. 1st and 10, UD. Good boy there, Tony.
1st down.
First and 10, Trojans at the Trojan 45. Back to pass goes Buffington. He's going to set up a screen. He's got a screen set up pretty nicely. Oh, one man got away out here. Got away from the block and trapped Sean Rutledge after a gain of about 3 on the play. But, boy, Sean could have had a lot more than that had it not been for that one darn fella coming out there and grabbing a hold of him by the leg. Picked up 3, second and, we'll call it 2nd and 6. And somewhere between 3 and 4 yards on the play, which is not bad, but could have been more. Ball's now at the 48-yard line of UD, just about the 49. Pass over in the wing, complete, but he slipped and thrown down over there almost immediately is number 21, James Fink. James having no luck at all in the last two passes to him. Gained about 2 or 3 on it and brings up a 3rd down and a long 3. Trojans slowly but surely inching this ball downfield now. They have it at the 49-yard line of the Cardinals, and on this play here he's going to dive ahead short of the first down by about a yard or so.
Number 34, Sean Rutledge.
That was Rutledge that time. 4th down and a long, maybe yard. I'd say 4th and 2. 4th and 2. Okay, here we go now on a big play here for UD. Whoa, hold it. Not as big as it might have been. I think we got a freebie out of that one. We'll see. Looks like they might have jumped, and that should give us a first down automatically. It is offsides or encroachment against the Cardinals. Upper Dauphin, first down. Ball's taken down here to the 30 or to the 42-yard line, 1st and 10. Okay, on a 1st and 10 now for UD. Back to pass goes Buffington. Good protection. Fires one over this way. It is complete for Tony Motter, and Tony's got it, and he is tackled out here at the 35-yard line. Tony's got her, and it'll be a gain of 7 on the play. 2nd down and 3. Okay, UD breaking the huddle here on a 2nd down and 3. Clock winding down here now in the the 3rd quarter. 57 seconds, 55 seconds now. Back to pass goes Buffington, fires one over the middle, incomplete. But boy, Jim was leveled that time as the other quarterback, Harris, comes in and dumps our quarterback Buffington that time. As right around the time Jim was getting ready to throw it, you could see it there. Man, Jim got really hit, but it was a good clean hit, and Jim is okay, thank goodness. 3rd and 3 coming up for UD. 3rd and 3. This is going to be Rutledge for the first down as he pushes it ahead here now to around the 30-yard line. Another first down for UDA. Led in there on the rush that time by that Ryan Kinch. And it'll be 1st and 10, UDA. 37 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. See if UD can get in here now. That would be so neat. Start the 4th quarter, trailing by only a couple. It's a 9-point lead, so obviously we can't go for 2 and get a tie or anything like that, but we can hurry up and score here and then get that ball back. Here's a pitch over there for Sean Rutledge. Rutledge will toss it upfield, but I think there might have been a flag thrown in there too. Let's see. Yes, there is. Flag on the field, and we'll find out what it is here in just a moment. Penalty on the Trojan has closed out the 3rd quarters. We'll never get the play off now, and that'll end the 3rd quarter. Trojans will be looking at a first down and about 17 when we come back for the 4th and final period of the season. We'll be right back. 12 minutes remaining to play. It is 15-6 Cardinals. UD has the ball. Okay, the ball's at the 37-yard line of the Cardinals, and here we go on a 1st and about 17 for UD. Jim Buffington will drop straight back, looking to throw one, getting a pretty good rush. Now he's going to have to get out of the way. We got a hold called on UD probably, and the pass is incomplete. But we do have a flag back here. And we got a man shake it up. 75 is shaking up here a little bit for the Cardinals, but the Trojans here, I think, are self-destructing here just a little bit again, so we'll see what happens as they're backing them up now. UD had a good drive going there until recently here when a couple of penalties have really put the hurts on our beloved Trojans again here. Now this is coming back all the way to the 49. Nope. Well, they're going to keep going here. Looks like a 65-yard penalty way this guy's anyway, back to the 40-yard line. Now, you believe the way this is going. Holy smokes, gang. Let's go. They're backed up now to ravine somewhere, or they'll put it in play. Ay, 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 ay. Can't count that high, as many as they need here, but we could air one out. Here's a pitch over here. Coming around this side is Tony the Tiger Mater. Tony gets a break, tries to get away, and he's thrown down. Good tackle made by number 24, stopping Tony the T. That time as Tony was on his way. Had a couple of good yards that time. And he did pick up several out to the 49-yard line of the Cardinals, where it'll be second down in about 20 or 30, something like that. Yeah, it is second and 30 now for UD.
Bring up second down, 35.
They say 35. It's not really. It's 30. But anyhow, screen over in the wing. It goes for who? Bingaman, and Kyle cannot get away as he's grabbed by a leg. And it'll be third down and 32. Third and about 33 now. Here's another screen over here. Now we're going to try to fire one downfield. Got a man out here. It is incomplete. Some heavy coverage out there. About 3 Cardinals on that one. Is it intended out here for, let's see, who was it? Well, I guess it was James Fink who was supposed to catch that one. We'll bring up a third and a ton. Third and 33. Shadle back to punt this one. Let's see if he can get a good snap. He does. No rush, and his punt is high, not too awfully deep. See if it gets a gets a sideways roll here, and now it's going to come back our way. So we're going to stop it out here at about the 34-yard line, something like that. It'll be first and 10 Cardinals. First and 10. Handoff is to that 24, and he'll burst ahead for a first down as he picks up about 12. Rolled out of bounds over there on the front of the UD bench by Ryan Kinch. From the 46-yard line, now first and 10 Cardinals. Harris hands this one off to that 24 again, and he's going to drive it ahead for about 8. Bill Boyer has it and picks up about 8. Tackled over there by Kinch again. So Kinch and Boyer meeting up often tonight. Robertson also over there for UD. Gain of just about 9 on the play. Second and 1. Second and 1 for the Cardinals, and Harris will rush it for the 1 and drives it out for about 4 or 5. 4 anyway. And timeout now as they move the sticks for another first down for the Cardinals. We're playing in the fourth period. 8.5 minutes remaining. Okay, let's see what happens here on a first and 10. This is going to be 23. Nothing's happening on that one. As coming up to make a good stop on him is Bauer along with Eric Mater. Also in on that stop that time, 61. No gain on the play, second and 10. Ball's on the UD 42. Second down and 10. Clock is down to 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the ball game. Harris gives it to that 29, and that's Kassab or whatever, and he is rambling all the way down to about the 10 or 15-yard line. Thrown out of bounds over there by Ian Whitmer. But a big gain on the play, and there is a flag. There always is, isn't there? Yep, a flag on this play also. Well. Going to talk to UD. It's against the Cardinals, so that'll nullify a good run by that number 29, Kassab. And bring this one back. Mike Cole's clipping on this one, and back this one comes. To the 42, they'll spot her down there. It'll be second down and 8. On a second and 8, Harris. Another pretty long count here, but he'll hand this one off, and going up the middle with it goes that number 29 anyway, and that or 28, Kassab, 29, tackled by Morgan, and a couple of other guys in there. Whitmer, and we have Kassab is down, but now he's getting up okay. He'll be all right. That's the first down for the Cardinals now, down at the 23-yard line of UD. First and 10 from the 22 actually is where they put it. Pitch over here for that number 24. Down the middle he goes, makes a cut over to the right side, but he's tackled in there by Matt Bauer, who would not go for the fake on the cut, and Matt brings him down nicely. Gain of 7 on the last play for the Cardinals. They'll make a second down and a long 3. The ball is spotted at the UD 15-yard line now. And the Trojans are going to have to really dig in here if they want to keep these Cardinals off the board. 5:45 remaining here in the ball game. And it's going to be Harris handing this one off. 23 or somebody's got it, and boy, a bunch of Trojans have gotten him. That's for sure. 56 in there, Donald Bender, along with, let's see, 55, of course, is Kinch. So it'll be 3rd and 3, gain of a half a yard on the play. Okay, let's see what happens on this one. The quarterback's going to keep it. Harris is going to spin over this way, throws a pass. It is complete at about the 6 or 7 yard line. And it'll be 1st and goal to go now for these Cardinals. Cardinals on a 1st and goal from the 7. Harris will rush it up and gets it across the 5, close to the touchdown. Where is he? Wow. He has to be close. It looked like he might have spun in there for a second, but I guess not. It'll bring up a 2nd down and goal. The ball will be spotted at about the 1, I believe. 2nd and goal from the 1 for the Cardinals as they look to put on their 21st point here. And the handoff is the 23, and he's in. So we have a touchdown for the Cardinals. Makes it a 21-6 ball game. An extra point try coming up. I think it was number 24 that went in for the TD that time. Here's that unusual lineup again. One man flanked way over there. Now here comes the line who had lined up. Now the flanker comes in tight too as they're going to look to kick it. Kick is up. The kick is good. All right, so we've got a 22-6 ball game. And we'll be right back with that kick in just a moment. .332 left in the season, 22-6 Pine Grove. Harris has her teed up, getting ready to kick off here now with 3.5 minutes remaining. Here comes his kick. It's going to be a little squiver. Going to go over the other side over there and going to be picked up, I think, by, let's see, who is it? It is number 56, Donald Bender, picking up that kickoff, and it'll be 1st and 10, UD. Hey, Jim in Buffington is going to get a chance to throw one here. It is intercepted by number 24, and let's see what he'll do with it. Well, he's still on his feet and drags it down here to the 35-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals on the 35-yard line of UD. 1st and 10 Cardinals on the 35-yard line of UDA. Harris will hand this one off, 23 up the middle with it. It's got a couple of good yards, probably 5. Stopped in there by Ryan Kinch, who has really had so many tackles tonight for UD. It'll be 2nd and 5. Here we go on a 2nd down, and the quarterback will rush this one ahead himself. Gets a yard or 2. That'll bring up a 3rd down and about a yard or 2. Well, he got some people slowly unpiling off of this one. UD trying to get the clock to keep going. I guess he couldn't get Ryan Kinch over there. Now Ryan's going to check out of the ball game. And several other Trojans. Bauer, who has played very well, along with Rutledge. And it'll bring up a third down and about a yard and a half. It's in there for UD as we put a couple of clean jerseys in there. We'll try to catch these other guys if we can. Harris will hand this one off. Here comes that Casado. The ball comes loose, pops right out of there, and let's see who has it. It's going to be the Cardinals with it, and he's going to be thrown back here as making the stop on him there is Morgan, I believe it was. Anyway, bring up a fourth down with the clock down, a minute and a half remaining here. Fourth down and 4 coming up for the Cardinals. The Pine Grove will pick up its second victory of the season. UD will pick up its 9th loss. In just a couple of seconds here. 24 spins it around this side, drags him in with him. As hanging on there was number 21, Fink, and he was dragging right along there. Dragged him for about 4 or 5 yards. First down Cardinals stops the clock momentarily. 1:07 left. Now they'll start it up again, maybe. Clock guy down here has been less than accurate. But anyway, ball's placed on the 20-yard line of UD. Final couple of maybe 2 plays coming up here. George Hunter, number 16, was in the ball game here a little bit ago. I don't know if he's still in there or not. Quarterback tries to rush it up the middle. He is rolled to the ground out there. Is making a stop on him, I believe, is Sean Rutledge. It'll be 2nd and 5. As the clock has run out, the final score of the final ball game of the season is the Cardinals 6 and or the Cardinals 22. I wish. Cardinals 22, the Trojans 6. That'll do it. So we'll see you again next season now. It has been kind of a real questionable year, I guess, to say the least, or whatever, for UD. Coming up with a 1-9 season and losing the finale to a ball game to a ball team like this who had only won 1 previously, and it happened to be our friends from Williams Valley who gave them that honor before. So anyway, that'll do it as the Trojans not too happy about the outcome of this one, of course, but we'll see you next year and try to do a little bit better. I'm sure we can't help but do a little bit better next year. So see you later, boys. Keep it up, keep the heads up, and we'll catch you then. Good night and good luck next year.